Hello and welcome back. Today we'll be discussing absolute values, and on the bottom you can see I have actually written x, but this just isn't any x. It is surrounded by two lines which tend to make it equivalent to saying that what is the absolute value of x. So we're actually going to discuss what that means, and so let's actually just start with the actual definition, which is obviously hard. Now, which says that the absolute value of a is going to be a if a is greater than 0, and it's going to be negative a for a less than 0. Okay, so what does that actually mean? It actually means that if we want to find out the absolute value of, let's say, 45, what you're going to do is just put 45 over here, because we can say that 45 is greater than 0. So if we substitute a over here, remember we just said that the absolute value is going to be a for a is greater than 0. So 45 is actually greater than 0, so it's just going to be 45, right? So let's actually try to find out what the absolute value of negative 45 is going to be. Now negative 45 is less than 0, right? So we actually just said that the absolute value is going to be negative a for a is less than 0. Okay, so that is exactly what we're doing here. We put a, which is negative 45, into the box, and which with the box by that I mean a, and we put a negative on the back side, right? So what do you get at the end? You get 45, right? So in actual simple terms, you just have to make any number you get into a positive number. Whether it's negative, whether it's positive, you just end up making it positive. We'll go through some examples right now, okay? So let's say you want to find out the absolute value of negative 9. What do you do then? You say that, okay, we want to find the absolute value of some number, let's say negative 9. I know that whenever I want to find an absolute value of anything, I just write the same number and make it positive. So exactly that's what I did. Okay, so let's try another example. Say you have negative 9,999. What do? Again, you put the same number without the negative sign. It just makes it positive. So the answer is positive 9,999. The same goes with negative 99.99. See, this is actually decimal number. If you convert it into fractions, you probably get 9,999 divided by 100. So the thing is that you just have to convert it into a positive number. See, just like I did. And what about positive 99.99? That is the answer, right? Absolute value of 99.99 is just 99.99. And what about the absolute value of 9 by 5? Right? It's a fraction. So, but that doesn't change anything. Remember, 99.99 is actually also a fraction, right? 99.99 is 9,999 divided by 100. So that didn't change what we were doing. So we're not going to be changing what we're doing over here. So 9 by 5 is equal to 9 by 5. Similarly, negative 9 by 5 is also going to be 9 by 5. And negative 0.95 is going to be equal to 0.95. And that is all there is to finding the absolute value of anything. And I really hope you learned something.